Ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey everybody, we're running through the lava base.
We're in the
running through
furnace.
lava base.
We're getting cooked.
Getting baked. Yeah. Righteous.
420 blaze it.
Oh yeah. That's so many blazes.
Yes.
That's it's like you're at a prep school. It's so many blazes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I blaze it on the regular.
Yeah, you do.
I am a regular blazer.
As
It's
opposed
not-
to a,
It's not
a
fancy.
short blazer or a long blazer.
No. Just, standard blazer.
Yep. Nice. I feel like I'm a little under leveled for some of this stuff. I don't know. Oh shit. Ooh.
I hope this isn't one of those games where they expect you to do grinding.
I don't remember it being that way.
Oh, you played this before?
I played this when it came out
Oh,
way
okay.
back in the day. It's been a very long time since then.
Way
obviously. Yeah. Do that. I'm not gonna waste my action trigger on these guys. Doesn't seem terribly worth it. Bam!
Not even
so
worth
close.
our time, you guys. Not even worth our time.
Yeah, man. All L gain 25. You little bastard. I should have clearly gone for the other guy first. Oh, damn it. Yay, she didn't get hurt. Will you just stab these dudes now? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now your
That's
turn.
an impressive jump that you did, I guess.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, and he has a sliver of health, but I guess he's dead anyway, so
Yep.
whatever. Just break him down.
I broke him in the downward direction.
He is broken.
God, those fonts are so fucking ugly on the screen.
Yes, they are.
They are completely goddamn random. They don't seem to have any sort of rhyme or reason to them whatsoever. It's just a mess. What you gonna do? Prion Nurse surrendered. What?
All
Oh.
gain 20 what?
Okay, it healed us
Wait, why?
because it's still here.
What?
So hang on. I'm gonna see what happens if I just defend.
Does it just always heal?
It might.
Oh, is that? Alright, that's your testing.
Only one way to find out. I'm Rick, by the way. Did we actually say that part?
I don't remember, but I am Ben.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, okay. Well, hey,
All right, that was something.
he still healed you.
Thanks. Just hops off and is like, "Holy shit, you guys! There's these dudes in here." Oh, Marin is so close to leveling up. All right, what's down this way? Is there a map in any of this? Because oh, I can slightly zoom in and out with the Z button. Look how useful this is.
Yeah, and it gives you a whole new perspective on things.
Oh, okay. The X button is. I can't move around at all.
Huh.
Wait. Hang on. C is floor. So what the fuck? I can't. R is display. What? No.
Area, floor, display.
We've seen a shitload more of this. So what is? This is so fucking weird.
Yeah,
And my stick does nothing. L does nothing. Why? This is so fucking strange. It's a great system. Oop. Did this bring me back around to the area I started at? I think it did. This guy gonna move anytime today? Yeah, this is where we started. Okay, so I know where to go now. Zoop. All right, walk past that
Run! Wait,
guy.
did you restart?
Nope, I went in a giant circle.
Oh.
There's another path that I didn't take last time.
I get it now.
Ooh, is he gonna land on me? Please don't land on me. Ah! Hey, buddy. I don't know how you don't see me.
Land on you?
Because I'm definitely not staying still. I'm not complaining, though. Ultra Blizzard. Okay, all right, and now we're into the new area. Yay!
Ultra Blizzard.
Hey, how come that door open? I don't know.
Dude, don't worry about it.
Dude, doors open. That's just what they do.
Yeah. It's all you need to know.
Let's see. Action trigger, it only hits one person, so... Fuck it. Doing, doing. Is gonna... Oh, that's not good. Ugh. Not a fan of that. Come on, can I destroy this dude quickly? I think I can. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, there it is.
Good work, Dragon Winged Axeman.
So how's life been?
Oh, you know, it's going.
Yeah,
I'm chilling.
yeah. Anything exciting going on?
No.
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 Eh,
Not really.
that's fair. That's fine.
Been hanging out. I had a good weekend, though.
Yeah.
Good to play all sorts of games.
Oh yeah. So what was your Saturday like? You were doing like a
So I
Magic
played.
thing?
Yeah. So Commander. So you've played a little bit of Magic before.
Very
right?
tiny amount. Yes.
But I mean, you get the basic premise of like
Yeah.
how lands and spells and monsters and whatever.
sure.
So Commander is just a format. Was originally made to be a multiplayer format.
Yeah.
And you have it's a 100-card deck. It has to be exactly 100 cards.
Interesting. Okay.
One of those cards is considered your general or commander.
Okay.
And it has a special thing where like you can pretty much always cast it. It sits outside the game. You can cast it whenever you want, so you don't have to actually draw it from your deck.
Okay.
But if it gets removed in any way, like if the creature dies or gets like sent to your hand or anything like that, if you want to replay it, it costs more and more each time. So it's always available, but it still is worth it to kill it because it gets more prohibitive to cast that creature every time. So
Okay. All right.
the idea for most of the time is you build a deck based around that creature and the abilities that it has.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
The other thing is you can't have any cards in your deck that don't share a color with your commander.
Oh shit. Okay, that gets a little more restrictive then.
Yeah, so if your commander's has red white in its casting costs, then you can only have red and white cards in your whole deck.
Shit.
So it has that restriction, and it's also you can only have one copy of any given card except for basic lands. So it makes for the idea was to make for like kind of a fun variable game. Like it's not going to play the same every time because it's less consistent.
Yeah.
It's more cards, and you can only have one of each copy, so you don't have multiples of anything.
Oh god damn.
Like since it's come out, it's
Oh fuck.
Oh, you got seed.
I was just trying to get past the intersection there because I was going to have to sit through two of these transitions otherwise.
You got seened.
Oh, these guys suck.
Yeah.
So how did the rounds wind up going then?
So the games run pretty long just because it's a multiplayer format and everyone takes one turn at a time, so you can take one. I won the first game and then and the second game actually.
Nice.
And we played a third, and so my particular deck uses the graveyard a lot. Which is good because once you find your card, it's in your graveyard. You don't have to draw it. It's like there when you find a card that can use in the graveyard. The downside is there are cards that like really hate on the graveyard. So some guy played a card that says you can't target anything in graveyards.
Oh god.
So I was like, oh,
well, shit.
Yeah, and then it just like I fell behind real.
Yeah, I
which
can't
is
imagine that one not being a bit of a.
Like I still got to do things. It wasn't like a totally boring game.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things like, well, I know I'm pretty much not going to win this one at this point.
Yeah. At that point, it's just kind of like, well, my primary
fun.
strategy is no longer viable, so I think we're done here.
But it was pretty fun. I went, I didn't know anyone there. I went by myself and like just joined into a game, and both the dudes were like super helpful and friendly, and like, so with Magic, I feel like a lot of times you get people that are very elitist about the game when you go to like a tournament type setting.
I feel like nearly any tournament for any kind of game, video game, board game, card game, there's always going to be that kind of like, oh well,
There's also
am the
granted
elitist
this
purist
was
dude.
Yeah, granted this was not like a tournament setting. This is just like let's play some Commander.
Yeah.
So like was set up to be more of a casual setting, but like Magic in particular, since it's been around for so long, these people would be like, I put in so much work into this game, so I should just always win because of the time investment, and like, if you're new, you don't waste my time. And it's just like,
it's just,
I don't know, some people just very...
I mean, I see that in a lot of like video game kind of circles as well too. Like not as often, but like there's a lot of like tournament style things where it just seems like if you're new at the game, then it's just, do I have to do anything here? Can I just just let them blow up?
I feel like video games don't have it quite as bad for one reason.
Yeah.
one reason in particular, in that it's becoming more mainstream. And
That's true.
Twitch is being such a big thing that people that want to be good or be popular or make that like their thing, where they make money off it in some way or another.
Yeah.
You kind of have to be like a good public figure.
You need to put on a good face, or they're gonna find you out very quickly.
Right. And like Magic does get streamed, but it's not as big of a culture as like competitive video games.
All right.
You know what I mean? So
I see what you mean.
I feel like it's not.
Oh, fuck off! Come on.
Shitards.
Oh, Christ. Sorry. Anyway.
No, that's just like. But it's just like I don't know, and especially like. I guess I'm playing much more.
Fuck, they're gonna go after Marino.
I'm playing much
Marino.
more like the local level too,
Okay.
not like a big competitive thing. So it's not as. People aren't in the spotlight even more. So it's like people are just gonna be dicks. Is my point.
So there was a time where I think it was me, John, and Beeble, maybe? I forget who. It was me and either Beeble or John went to a Rock Band tournament. I think it was me and Beeble, actually, at Game Underground in Natick, I think. They might have moved recently, but they used to be in like the Natick, Framingham area. They were having a Rock Band tournament, and me and him go, and we're like, sweet, this is going to be awesome. We're going to have a fun time playing music, and we'll get to see other people do it, and we'll see if we're as good as we think we are.
Yeah.
One thing that was a bit of a bummer was, there was a third friend of ours, actually also named Ben, who was there for it. And one thing we didn't realize is that you exclusively had to be part of a 4-man band. It was like,
okay.
crap. So now we're teaming up with people that we've never met, and we're just like, I hope this goes well, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And there were people there who like I get that there's a level of strategy you want to have to try to psych out your opponents and stuff, but then there was someone who was like, they were asking, so you got to choose one song, the opponents in your thing got to choose one song, and then there was one randomly chosen song.
Okay.
And someone was asking me out of a couple songs, like, have you done this one before? I was like, yeah, I've done that one before. That one's not too bad. Oh, how about this one? That one's okay. That one's, whatever. I was like, what about this one? I was like, oh, God, the drums on that one are, like, ridiculous. And then they chose that one. And I was like, guys, come on.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like, sure, strategically, that is a tactic. It feels like a dick move to be like, what I thought was us kind of just having conversation, kind of making friends kind of thing. And it's like, no, this is exclusively so I can, like, dick you over.
Yeah, it would be... Yeah, it'd be like if you're going to a Magic tournament or anything else and be like, oh, what kind of deck are you playing? It's like, oh, I'm playing like this graveyard deck. It's like, oh, okay. And they totally play around that, like sideboards.
And it's like, come on, man. That's not cool.
So, but at the same time, like if you want to go to win and someone's like asking you questions, it'd be like, I'm not going to talk to you.
Yeah.
So,
and like
if that's how you're going to play it, like you're going to like, I don't know. It's just bad for the community though.
Yeah. It just doesn't feel, it just feels like it's not fun. And like, I'm not to toot my own horn. I'm good at Rock Band. I'm very good at Rock Band, and like I'm good enough at Guitar Hero and Rock Band that I actually own a guitar that I won from a statewide tournament in Connecticut that was being done by a couple radio stations a couple years back. There we go. But like I've never been interested in like that cutthroat kind of shit that people try pulling with that. I'm just like, I just want to go and like play some music and have some fun and maybe meet some people who are interested in the same shit I am.
Right.
But like it's just so frustrating when people just decide that they are going to be dicks about it. And it's like, nope, I'm going to like ruin everyone else's fun by being kind of an asshole.
Right.
Cuz like I did that same tournament, there were like people that were playing and like I was doing well. I wasn't my best day, but I was doing all right.
Yeah.
It was enough that I took first at like there were qualifiers and there was a final one. The qualifier I took first, Beeble took second, and a friend of ours took third. So we were like, all right, cool. And like people there were like, this is bullshit. 3 of them were like, here's a thing, and it's like,
what?
Are we all? Yeah, one, it's just like you just watched us play. Like we can't fake gameplay. And 2, it's just like
even mean.
It's like who cares? It's a fun like radio tournament. Like. Yeah. Like whatever, but I don't know. That stuff bothers me. I wish that there was an easier way to play Rock Band without getting the shit kicked out of us in copyright flags.
Yeah.
Because I've wanted to do that on the channel for a long time. 1, because it's fun. 2, because I don't mind showing off a little bit once in a while. It'd be kind of nice to
I was never very good at those games, but they are fun to just like sit around and
Right, just to fuck
dick
around
with
and
it,
shit. And I used to know people who would get like pissed off doing band play if someone was like not doing well enough. And it's like, who fucking cares? Just turn fail off and you're fine. Like,
yeah.
but then there's like, oh, it's not as good if you don't blah blah fucking blah. And it's like,
Hey, people get different types of enjoyment out of games.
it's true. Yeah, right. Like
some people need to be playing competitive for it to be fun.
that is true. However, if you're in like a party setting and you're just hanging out with people, probably not the correct time to be like rules lawyering rock band, you know?
Oh,
like
yeah.
everyone's got drinks and everyone's just kind of pulling in. People sitting on the couch aren't playing who's singing along and stuff. It's like everyone's having a good time.
Yeah.
It's not a great call to be like, no, we gotta fucking da-da-da. It's like, just have some
That's
fun.
not a tournament legal song.
You're right. It's just like, God. Although hilariously, the song that we lost to was one in this tournament because we were in the final four bands. The song we lost from was one that both, as the song was starting up, both us and the people we're playing against were like, this is not gonna be good. Like, this is probably one, we're all gonna suck at this, and
Yeah.
two, probably not the best way to accurately judge our two teams against each other. It was My Generation. Not just was it that song, it's also the live concert version. So it's like barely rhythmic. There's like my generation, and it's
Yeah.
like it's all the fuck over the place. There's like a point where the song does like a breakdown, but it's not set to any. God damn it, Marino! It was just a fucking mess, and like they barely edged us out, and it was like, fine, go for it, like whatever.
Right. Good for you.
It was a fun tournament, though. Is there no one in here with alarms? I'm like all like PTSD with it now.
Yeah, right.
Is there anything in this corner? No.
I see a door.
There's a door. What's over here? All right.
I see a blue.
Whoops.
You missed it.
I did. Oh,
Fuck.
game. Come on, man.
Fuck, knuckle.
The fuck narcle. Yeah, I guess we'll just attack this
There's
guy.
only one dude you have to kill. So.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
And you get free healing, I think.
yeah,
That
at the
still
end of
works.
it.
Speed plus 25%.
Yeah, it didn't seem to change much, though. Oh, man. But yeah, no, it was... I don't think I'd fare well in competitions just because I don't like... Not like everyone's there making enemies necessarily, but I feel like there are the people who go in with such like a overly competitive attitude where it's hard to...
I've never had
You know?
a real competitive attitude towards things. Like I like a tournament setting because like I like researching like what's good in certain settings, and I like the idea of people trying to do well.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like that's just an enjoyable thing to witness and be a part of. Not
Sure.
necessarily like I don't have to win. It's just like, wow, you really did that. It's impressive to watch you do really well. And
Right.
like I lost, but like that was cool, you know.
Yeah. I was watching, I saw, I forget what it was. It was a video someone made on like the shrinking of the was it skill range or skill window or whatever they were calling it, why it's bad for competitive Street Fighter. Because they basically made dodging and parrying just like a non-issue.
Yeah.
And they were talking about Moment 37, which I had seen once a long time ago. I wasn't familiar with it terribly.
Yeah.
But I was like,
it
okay.
was interesting. I saw that, and they basically show a comparison of that string of parries in, I think it was Street Fighter 3?
Maybe?
I forget which one it was.
It might have been a video that I saw, but...
Versus how you would do that string of parries in the new game where you just basically mash forward.
Oh, yeah, it's like blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and the guy that's doing it is like, look, I can literally play a samba beat, and it's like dot, 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 and it's just perfect blocking the entire thing. And it's like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
This is not... There we go. Final leveled up.
That's what I mean. Like, even though, like, I'm not that great at, like... We'll take Super Smash Brothers, right?
Yeah.
I still enjoy Melee because, like, there's always something to, like, work towards and, like, get a little bit better at technically, and... I don't know. I understand why it feels better to have a higher skill ceiling.
Mm.
I do understand it. I do understand. Especially for a game that you want to have displayed in a competitive setting.
Okay.
You know, like if you want to show off a competitive game,
Yeah.
but it's easy for anyone to be good technically, it makes it less exciting. to
Yeah,
me.
because it's just like, all right, anybody can do this shit. That was one thing I didn't like about Guitar Hero 3. Was already kind of a rough game to start with, but the hit windows for those notes were so wide open.
Oh, I didn't know they even changed it.
Yeah, it was very, very, like, you could hit it from a mile away and it would still count it. It was very frustrating because it was like, I had played a lot of Guitar Hero 2, and those windows were a lot less forgiving, and it's just like, all right, I
Yeah.
feel like I'm kind of very sloppily playing, but it still counts.
Right. Yeah.
So it didn't feel as good when you do. It doesn't feel as good when you do well.
Right.
When it's
Right.
that easy.
When you
to
really
do
pull it off in a hard game, it's like fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Versus just like kind of walking through the game.
Yeah, it's like blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah. What was interesting about the Moment 37 thing too is I guess in 2014 those two guys met. Daigo and
Justin
Wong met again in a tournament, and they got himself in the same situation. Daigo had a magic pixel left, and Justin's like, fuck it, like backs away a little bit and then does special move and Daigo totally fucks up like 3 hits in. It's like and they all right, cool. So they go to the second match and they do the thing again, and once again Daigo's back to a magic pixel. So he's like, all right, backs up and does it again, and Daigo does it. He actually pulls off the perfect like block on it, and then gets punched and dies. But like it was still cool to see, like, 10 years later he still got the exact rhythm down necessary for that. It's pretty rad.
Yeah, there was something just so special about that moment because it's like, oh, there's no way he wins.
Yeah.
And then he fucking pulls it off.
Yeah, it's just like, holy
like
fucking
counters
shit.
into his own super and gets it. It's just like, holy shit. Like,
that's incredible. Like, I don't know much about Street Fighter, but I know enough to know that just shouldn't basically happen.
It's like you don't need to know enough about that much about it to understand
you can
like, what's
see,
going on.
You can see and then hear in everyone's reaction just how fucking impossible that should have been. Yeah, we'll talk some more about some of this in the next one, maybe the next time. Bye.
Get on it. Get up.
Once again, back is the incredible. Refuse to lose.
Get on it. Get up.
Once again, back is the incredible.